Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Red 80. Go 80. Red 80.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Go side.
The quick pass out wide. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
Motion, motion. Red 80. Red, yellow 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Red 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Red 80. We go side.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Falcons
Red 80.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Pistol snap. Darnold. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Now the defense did half the work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
We go side. Go red 80.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Red 80. Red 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Got it. Ready?
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Come on. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Cap 50. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
And the Falcons, first down.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play fake. Darnold. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
21-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
From the gun, Darnold. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes for 32 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Ready.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. It's going to get caught by his back. Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
We're going to set. Set.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their early lead to 8. So this solid first half continues from they're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Point after good from Smith. And the Falcons push the lead to 2 scores now. to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This is our last play of the quarter.
19 sight. Hello, Warriors 17. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score reads 9-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start out 2nd and 10.
18 Radler. 79 Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Milton now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 26 yards.
They are throwing it again. He's going deep this time. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Rams cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Yo, lady. Red 80. Yo, 80. Red 80. Yo, 80.
Darnold now to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're going to set. Red 80.
Hill on the give. He's headed left. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This is a heater going deep. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. This is Leggett working the left side. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 19, 70 Rays, 19 tight, 19.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Okay, ready?
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Warriors 17, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
They're going for this. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Milton back to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now Donald on the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19. 79 Broncos. 70 Reds. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught. Nice game left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Shotgun snap here to Milton. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
60 Everett. 6 Warriors. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers.
Milton now. Complete to Walker on the check down. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Viking 8, ready! Bronco 80, 19 strike, 19, draft 60, Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push the lead up to 12.
Falcons 9. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
This drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Going on first. Here's Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Looking to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For the extra point, here's Smith. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Falcons. 7 Pirates. 7 Buffalo 18.
To throw, Milton. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Panther and left. Warriors 17. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 18 Pioneers. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offensive line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Trap 50, trap 60. Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Check mash. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Big gain on the play.
18 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. 19 Titans, 19 Cats, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18.
He'll throw it. First real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Falcons getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Darnold bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yo, 80! Yo, 80! Yo, 80! Yo, 80! Red 80!
From the gun, Darnold. Lays out, what a catch! They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Falcon first down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Red 80! Red 80! Go 80! Red 80!
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
And again, it's Darnold. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to Worthy. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looking quickly here.
70.
First down.
Rucker on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 3rd-quarter lead. Prater on for the PAT.
Prater lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 24. And Prater set to kick off.
And now Prater on to send it away. Gibson now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here goes, son.
Play fake, Darnold. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Darnold with a quick pass and one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
No lady. No lady. Red lady. No lady.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Red lady. No lady. No lady.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Milton has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
18, 5 here.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard pickup. First down,
70 Ranger,
Rams.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60, cut 19, 19 tight. Go.
From the red zone now. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is Walker on second. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 19 Light, Warriors, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Uh-oh, Milton lost it. The Falcons bring it in. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Taylor now up the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Offense is set. First and 10. Taylor again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Darnold now to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target. And you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him quickly on the RPO. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Goes to the hurry up here. Going from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. Into space around midfield. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Looking quickly here. Now Milton to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18.
Walker now from the gun. And second down only works out for a yard. Working quickly here.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
3rd. On 3rd down, Walker. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19, 18, 7.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's got it. It's in close. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
70 Lions. Draft 60, draft 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
From the red zone on 1st. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Prater adds the PAT. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They start on the ground. Taylor. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow lady. Lady. Red 80. Red 80. Lady.
Looking to throw it. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Red 80. Red 80.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing now. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Yo, lady.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The drive begins with a Walker run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.